Right now I'm on lunch break. We are taking the transmission for my 68 Charger to the shop so that it can get rebuilt. So we got a video on that coming out pretty soon. Hopefully in around the next month and a half, 2 months, getting the car running. I got a new ratchet came in today.
I can't even
rain
tell.
outside, but just a nice Matco quarter inch ratchet that came in. It's a nice long one, so you can get some leverage. To my understanding, I don't think that Snap-on or Cornwell or Mac makes one that's this long. So that's pretty cool that Matco does offer it, and it does have the flex head, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, just a lot of rain today here in Sonoma County. As you guys can see, camera girl, show everyone, it's raining. But yeah.
You want to tell them about the shoes?
Oh yeah, we just got a shoe here wedged up to hold pressure on the sunroof because the mechanism is busted, so water will seep in. That's why there's a shoe back there. But yeah.
You excited to use this ratchet?
Yes, very excited. I mean, it feels really good. Nice, comfortable handle. I do like the flex head on it, which is really, really nice. Just very smooth. I mean, here, listen to this, guys. And it locks really nice. Here I am driving down the road, so I'm just doing this with one hand, just kind of doing it by feel. And I think that's a good test to show how smooth the mechanism is. So yeah, I'm very, very excited. Also, I can also leave it in this kind of loose setting. It doesn't have that much flop. I mean, it has some resistance to it, but usually like this, obviously we would lock it in place and keep it where we need it. I could see this coming in handy on certain cars where it's like a 10mm water pump bolt, but it's kind of down there and kind of hard to get to. And something like this, you can get down there, it'll fit, it's slim, and you can get that leverage because 10mm bolts don't really have a lot of torque, but sometimes you need that little leverage to break them loose. So I can see this thing come in handy on certain applications where you need a little bit more leverage, but a 3/8 ratchet is just a little too big. So if you look, it's a pretty slim head design. So yeah, I'm really excited to try it out. As far as how the teeth feels really good. It's pretty smooth. So yeah, I'm very excited. First initial impressions of build quality, how it feels and everything, I definitely like it. Just kind of long answer.
And where are we going right now?
We're going to Eric's Performance Transmissions up in Cloverdale, California, and just dropping off my 727 transmission out of my 68 Charger. Here we are in Alyssa's little 91 Toyota Camry. As you can see, we're getting kind of smashed by the rain here, but it's good. We need it. California's always in a drought. They can't always seem to retain this water, so hopefully they're taking advantage of all this rainfall. That would be nice. But yeah.
Roads were flooded yesterday, or the other day?
Yep, yesterday the freeway was flooded, the whole thing. It was, ended up causing it was the tire and the drainage got caught in there, and then a bunch of water just obviously couldn't flow through the drainage. They overfilled the back road, got on the freeway, closed both sides of the highway and part of the other highway. So yeah, the whole 101 was at a pretty big standstill. But yeah, it was pretty wild.
What's the condition of the transmission for the Charger?
So right now, okay, here's the backstory. So senior year of high school, do the floor pan, get the car running, had been sitting since like 1986. The original transmission that was in it, not original to the car, but the one that was in it, there's a bunch of metal shadings in the pan, it reverse didn't work, the whole thing. So I went and got another transmission that was rebuilt, put it in, and ran it around with the 383 that was in there that was kind of worn down, kind of beat on it. Anyways, now that I'm putting this nice 500 horsepower 440, I want to make sure the transmission's up to par. So I'm like, all right, let me pull it out, pull the pan, and I found some clutch material in the pan. Not a lot, just a little bit. So I was like, okay, well, I need to buy a $500 torque converter, to match with the camshaft that's in the 440. And I was like, I don't want to risk, this transmission being okay for the next, I don't know, let's say 6 months, and then it, completely goes out and ruins the new torque converter. So it still worked, it still shipped, it didn't slip or anything. but I was just like, you know, something in there's not 100% right. So I want to make sure the car is good because, you know, I'm putting all this money and effort into it. So I'm like, might as well just drop it off, have them go through it, and just make sure it's up to par so it can handle the new 440. So right now it's okay, but we're going to make it good.
Some of the comments say, one of the thinnest head ratchets out there. I'll give you $40. Take it or leave it.
Now I just paid $120 for it and it's brand new, but now I can't sell it for $40. You know me, I don't sell my ratchets. Once I get them and they're in the box, they're staying there. They just keep accumulating. I think I'm up to like 30 or 31 now. We'll have to do another count on that.
And then someone else said, nice to hear you're getting the trans done.
Yes, I'm very excited. And now for the 440, it's all assembled. However, I kind of, I didn't do my proper calculation on the oil pickup tube, so I stuck my borescope in there, and the pickup tube is cocked a little up. It would probably be okay, but I feel like in that certain scenario, it might cavitate the oil pump, and I definitely don't want to risk that because that can risk, you know, damaging the engine. So I'm going to pull the oil pan back off, adjust the oil pickup tube to make sure it's at the correct spec, and then reseal it and put it all back together. Obviously then I'll have to prime the engine. Once the engine and transmission gets set in the charger, then obviously break in the camshaft. Hopefully that goes good. It should. That comp cam, I know they've been having issues, but I bought this camshaft back in like 2018 before all these big, you know, camshaft issues during the pandemic and stuff. I know there was some supply chain issues and the quality on hydraulic flat tapping camshafts just went completely down the drain. But I bought this before COVID, so hopefully this camshaft goes okay. I would like to go roller, but to go roller, it's going to be quite a big expense. So we're going to hope, hopefully this hydraulic flat tap camshaft goes good on the brake, and it should. I've had good luck with them recently with like small block Chevys and stuff. On Alyssa's K5 Jimmy, broken, no problem. And I bought that camshaft in like 2022, 2023, and it went just fine. So hopefully this goes good. I'm not honestly too worried about it. But yeah, just do that. While the transmission's getting rebuilt, I'm going to turn all the brake rotors because they got rust from sitting, bleed the brakes, torque everything in the suspension. I do have to change my center link for the steering. I need to get a dropped one because with this bigger oil pan, I might run into a clearance issue. So I don't want to run into the problem where I'm trying to drop in the engine and I can't set it down all the way because it's hitting the center link. So I'm going to go ahead and buy that and replace it. It's got a new Borgeson steering box, new torsion bars, new ball joints, new control arm bushings. I've got new leaf springs in it. It's got Caltrac traction bars in the back. And then I also have a nice pinion snubber from it that's adjustable that I got from Ron, one of the viewers. So big shout out to him. So yeah, it's coming together. Once the car drives, then from there I'll start working on the little accessory stuff, like get the windshield wipers going, probably get a vintage or an AC and all that. But I'm excited. It's gonna be good.
So when you think you'll be up and running?
Well, my mom is selling her house, and that's where I've had the car stored. So it needs to be out of there by April. So I need to have this car driving by April. I didn't want to just leave the car, you know, all taken apart like this and put it in storage, because why pay for storage and not work on the car? I'm like, might as well right now just do a big push on it, get the car done, have it drivable. You know, it's just better. So by April, it's the deadline. It has to.
Okay. What about, you have some video ideas?
Yes, so pretty much this video, guys, so if you look back on my YouTube channel, I'd say 2 years now, I did a video kind of saying how I got my 68 Charger RT will ever run again. That's the name of the video. And it kind of just documents from when I first got the car to where it is now, and just kind of, you know, I kind of narrated over it and just showing different pictures that I took throughout the years. So pretty much this video is going to kind of start with, you know, the car driving. Maybe it's going to do a burnout, I don't know yet, but something. And it's going to kind of be me like, all right, guys, in this video, I'm going to show you how I fixed up my Charger RT. Let's dig into it. And then it's just going to be a kind of, you know, entertaining video where it shows like, okay, guys, here's a car. This is what we're doing. Transmission's no good. We're dropping it off. Engine's doing this. We prep this. I do have some engine assembly videos. I know you guys are asking for Danny in the videos. He will be in that portion of the video where we assembled the 440 at his house. And and then the part where we dug the 440 out, and then how I got the 440, where it came from, all this stuff. And it's going to be kind of quick pace but informational, so it's going to be around like a 40 to 50 minute long video, but it's going to be pretty quick pace, so just pure action scenes. I don't really want to have boring stuff in there, and it should be a pretty good video. I'm going to definitely put a whole lot of time into editing it and just try to make it as entertaining as possible, so I hope you guys really enjoy it. But yeah, I'm just super excited. And then from there, just do content with the car, like, hey, we take it drag racing, or hey, we take it on a nice drive, or you know, whatever parts that I've done to it. You know, I've done some automotive videos with my Civic Si as far as like little maintenance stuff, upgrades, little things like that. So I'd probably do that with the Charger also, but I kind of want to make it also like in a fun, informative way, just, you know, kind of with my style to it. I'm not trying to copy anyone, but I also, you know, I just got a lot of ideas. It's kind of hard to just describe it right now in words, but I've got, you know, I've got some ideas lined up for it, so I'm excited.
What about a video of us taking it cross country?
That would be cool on a cross-country road trip. That's one thing I'd always want to do. I don't know, maybe like a power tour video. I know a few guys with some cool Mopars, you know, within the 2-3 hour radius of where I live, and they've done power tour a few times. So I don't know, maybe if I get the car all ready and stuff, I might be like, hey guys, you guys are doing power tour, I'll mind if I tag along, and I'm sure they'd be okay with it. I mean, they got some cool Mopars, so, you know, I figured that'd be pretty fun. Just have the tools, spare parts, everything. Have some money aside, because you never know, things can go wrong. And just have some money aside where I can throw the car in an auto court back home, and nice thick one. Got it from Cornwall Scott with the strike cap. It's pretty good, it's cut it out, but yeah, thank you everyone for joining, and more content to come out.
Real quick, someone said your videos motivated me to go to trade school to become a mechanic. So far a year in and enjoying it.
Awesome, good to hear, man. Good to hear. It's definitely a fun career. I mean, we have a lot of fun here at the shop. You know, it's cool once you and your coworkers kind of build a good bond and you're there working together and troubleshooting things and helping each other out. And I don't know, I think we all just share a love for cars and tools and RC cars and all this stuff, so it makes it pretty fun. But thank you everyone for watching. Have a good one, and stay tuned, more videos.